right, everyone. Welcome to the Big Cheese Comedy Experience, where we bring you a diverse group of comedians because the Big Cheese don't discriminate. He stimulates humor. That's right, the Big Cheese baby. How you doing? I feel all right now. I feel all right. You guys ready for some comedy? I'm gonna go right into it. The first guest I'm gonna bring to the stage is a good friend of mine from Long Island. You've seen him on Everyone Loves Raymond. He's opened up for Ray Romano. He's also a real live medical doctor. Let's give a nice warm welcome for Dr. Harry Freeman.
Thank you very much, Mel. Thank you all. I just got back from putting another $2 in the parking meter. I've been here 6 hours. I'm down $72. Pleasure to be here. Good to see you folks. I hope that you're all not well. I am not only a doctor, I also occasionally help out as a rabbi, so I'm known to do a hell of a bris. I take half off and then I charge double. Nice to be in front of, we got Mel's family, we got other performers, so what the hell kind of audience is this? I just did a show for an Alzheimer's fundraiser, and I never got a thank you note. A lot going on. The weather, can't take it. This winter is just from hell. It's just unbelievable. I actually took my dog out to pee earlier today. It froze in the shape of a balloon animal. There's nothing to do but sit inside, watch TV. I'm watching the curling on TV, and I'm like going, boy, that's basically just shuffleboard on ice. Seriously, just throw some old Jews in there. They'll clean up. I'm amazed Israel isn't kicking ass in that competition. A couple of nights ago, they had the Westminster dog shows on TV. It's amazing. The dogs are like really beautiful. The owners, not so much. It's like you're 300 pounds, your hair's in a mullet, you walk like a penguin, and you have BO. Your dog is going to win, but afterwards, we're going to have to put you down. What else can I tell you? I'm actually, I just finally joined Twitter. I'm very excited about that. I'm actually following, thank you. I believe I have 2 followers. I am actually following Lindsay Lohan and former Mayor Bloomberg, though, so I started doing drugs, but I quit drinking soda. And I'm in a good mood because I had a massage today, so I feel pretty good, although technically it wasn't really a massage. I was actually at the airport, and I got a free pat-down. You been to the airport lately? You go there now, you get like an MRI, a colonoscopy, kidney transplant. So now whenever I need my own personal medical exam, I go right to JFK. It's like, what are you here for? Colonoscopy? That'll be Delta 645. You'll be boarding from the rear. What are you in for? Erectile dysfunction? That'll be 9 o'clock. You'll be on Virgin. You'll be boarding at 9 with 10. We'll see if you can try to get off. And what are you here for? Crabs and body odor? That'll be 11:30. You'll be on Air France. Appreciate you laughing, I do. You have no idea I'm a medical doctor. I appreciate you laughing because I talk to people in the hospital. I hear the same sound every day. It's usually a sign it's another one of my patients. I am, I'm a doctor, and I don't know if you guys remember, about 10 years ago, there was a doctor who carved his initials in a woman's abdomen. You remember that at all? It was pretty famous. Well, ever since that happened, I'm doing comedy on a full-time basis. And I'm pretty good, because whenever I do surgery, for example, I always use a lot of extra anesthesia. I figure this way, even if I screw it up, I'm so stoned, I don't really care what happens. We don't talk about what it's like doing surgery. There are times, with all my experience, I'll be in the middle of an operation, I'll look down, I'll just suddenly realize, you know what? I don't think I know what I'm doing on this one. I call that exploratory surgery. Other times I'm trying to make an incision, I'll be shaking, because Parkinson's has that effect. I'll end up making a giant X. As soon as I make the first X, I got to play the whole game of tic-tac-toe. I am very excited, though. I just opened up a brand new melanoma clinic, which is, in fact, right down the street from my tanning salon. I had a guy with melanoma the other day to cut his nose, not to spite his face, but rather to save his ass. Here's what I will tell you. There are legal rules to protect you from bad doctors. Like, we can't operate on relatives, and that's, like, really smart, because otherwise, my mother-in-law would have been dead about 14, 15 years ago. I'm not kidding. I see somebody even looks like her. I'll cut her up. You have no idea. I hate her. She drives me nuts. You know what? I'm starting to hate her daughter, too, for that matter. I wouldn't mind killing the whole goddamn family. These are probably not the jokes I should be doing the day after Valentine's Day. I bought my wife a very nice present. She doesn't know it, but in order to pay for it, I had to tap out her IRA. So I'm happy just to be out of my house, though. I got a 21-year-old son at home who's finishing puberty at the same time my wife's going through menopause. So he's trying to grow a mustache. She just finished shaving a beard. I got a friend who was a kid my son's age. He always thought it was okay to hit his son, which bothered me because I would never hit my kid. So if my kid did do something wrong, I hit my friend's kid too. A lot of parents like really proud of their kids. They put bumper stickers in their cars, how wonderful their children are. You ever see that? Like, my son's an honor student at Flushing High School. Good, you're proud, okay. I got a bumper sticker. My son was a drug dealer at Oyster Bay High School. He made more in a week than your kid's gonna make in his lifetime. I'm actually very proud of my son. He's a senior now at SUNY New Paltz. He's majoring in video games and pornography. Like father, like son. I was watching a film on the internet today called College Girl Threesomes. I suddenly realized something. I don't think these girls have actually gone to college. What exams they pass? The orals, I suppose. Nice to be in New York, though. I used to live in Astoria. I was like 5 minutes from Rikers. 5 minutes, I don't really care. 5 minutes from Rikers, 5 minutes from Shea, and 5 minutes from LaGuardia. I always figured somebody was going to escape from jail, go to a ball game, kill me, and hop on a plane. I love the culture, I do. I went to the Museum of Natural History. I figured out where the dinosaurs became extinct. You go there, look at them. I think you'll see. They had no skin. They ate. The food dropped right out. Recently, I went to the Guggenheim. They have a very weird exhibit. They have a chair made entirely of bubblegum. I reached underneath. There was a little wooden desk. It's a nice crowd. There's like 16 of you, but there was a moment it felt like 18. I appreciate that. I don't really care if you laugh or not. I got a show in an hour and a half at the Comac Motor, and they laugh at this crap. I was there recently. I had a delouse afterwards. I went to Bed Bug and Beyond. So I'm worried about what's going on in the country. We got a lot of political stuff. The Tea Party scares the hell out of me. I don't know about you, but the Tea Party just terrifies me. I saw tea parties in New Mexico a few months ago holding up signs that said, "Close our borders." I'm going, close our borders? What the hell is that all about? A week later, I go to the mall. They closed all the borders. You got the Tea Party, you got the Green Party, which I like. I just joined the Green Tea Party. We're a very small group of angry antioxidants and free radicals. Our economy is not getting better. I was in Manhattan the other day. I saw some Chinese folks that are taking pictures of everything all over the city. It used to be that they were tourists. Now I think they're taking inventory. And I'm still nervous about terrorism. I bought a gas mask, but I filled mine with nitrous oxide. If there is an attack, I'm getting free dental work done. It's much worse, terrorism in other countries. In Israel, it's so bad they use pigs to sniff out explosives. That's the most unfair thing I've ever heard. These pigs are sitting there going, I'm in the one country in the world. I thought I was perfectly safe. I wish I could turn into a cow and move to India. That joke doesn't do as well when there are no Jews in the crowd. There are good things, though. Same-sex marriage, legal in New York. I think that's great, because my wife and I are married 25 years. We've been having the same sex the entire time. My wife and I are trying to spark things up, so we have become cross-dressers, but not the way you think. We switch ethnic backgrounds. Last week, she was a Mexican maid. I was a Colombian drug lord. We called it Latin night. 2 weeks ago, she was a princess. I was a pauper. Nothing happened. She was a Jewish princess. We called it Every Other Night. See, there's a lot of relationship books. I don't understand these self-help relationship books. You probably heard of some of them, like Men Are From Mars, Women Are Going to Hell. I'm okay, and I'll be a lot better off when you burn up in a car crash, you son of a bitch. I'm actually working on a marriage manual. I'm very proud of it. It's going to be called How to Keep the Spark Alive When You Wish Your Wife Was Dead. My wife said her first chapter. I'm now working on a self-help sexual manual. It's going to be called How to Give Yourself a Hand When You're Hoping to Get Ahead. I hope that's okay for public TV. Here's what I will tell you. I look at women differently as I get older. When I was 20, I thought a 35-year-old woman was like over the hill. I'm 61. There are times now, I look at a 96-year-old woman with a hip replacement, and I'm thinking if she had a stroke and lost 5 pounds, she could be hot. That's why I think we need strip clubs for old people. Welcome to the Last Chance Cafe. Where our motto is, if you can get it up, we won't let you down. Last Chance Cafe, over 20,000 men have come and gone at the same time. Coming to the dancer is Mildred. She's 98 and has Alzheimer's. Gentlemen, you don't have to tip her at all. You guys have been a great crowd. I mean that. So what I'd like to do after the show, if you're interested, is we'll go to CVS. I'll write drugs up for everybody. Hey, whatever you want. Percocet, Prozac, it's on the house. Men, I'll give you all Viagra. You walk out here, you'll bang the goddamn doors down. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Happy Bar.
Thank you very much. There's no drinks though.
Oh, I have water here.
Okay.
So great job. Thanks for coming by, Harry.
Thank you for having me for
All
6
right,
hours.
all right. So you open for Ray Romano.
I've been a regular opening act for Ray Romano in the theaters, like Westbury and so forth and so on. Okay. And I also, besides stand-up, I do corporate comedy put-ons where companies hire me to go to their conventions, and I'm a fake industry expert. So I come out at the podium, they all think I'm real. The couple of people at the company that hired me have fed me information about the company, about their issues, and some of the key executives. And I start off for real, and they think I'm like, where's this guy going? And by the end of it, I'm roasting some of the execs.
Wow. And so you're not really a doctor?
I didn't say
So that procedure you did on me was...
Well, I am a doctor sometimes. I just got back from Mexico. I was finishing my degree again, so I'm okay right now. Yeah. On occasion.
All right, well,
Want some medical marijuana?
Yes. 20 years in law enforcement before it's time for me to get high.
It is time. In fact, I will give you so much marijuana, you'll get glaucoma.
Thank you for a wonderful job, Harry.
Thank you very much for
Thanks
having
for
me.
coming by.
Appreciate
Appreciate it.
it. Okay.
All right. Give a nice round of applause to it. Oh, a friend of the show. Jerry Harvey, country boy living in a big city.
Yes,
How you doing,
yes.
brother? How you doing? What brings you down here? I didn't know you were in the neighborhood.
I'm cheesing, baby.
Cheesing at the
Yes.
Big Cheese
Yeah.
Happy Bar.
Yeah. Well,
Can I get you
drink,
anything?
Baby. Yeah. Give me some vodka for Valentine's.
I don't know, I'm all out. I lost my liquor license.
What the hell is this? What the hell is this?
What's that
going
you
on?
got on there?
Huh?
Oh, you're a fan of Fat Albert also. I love Fat Albert.
Fat Albert? This my mama.
Well, I didn't mean to talk about your mama like that. Jerry Harvey, country boy in the big city. Give it up for him. All right, we have more comedy for you guys. Next coming to the stage, I just met her, but she's a wonderful woman. You saw her on Louis. You saw her on Arsenio Hall's show. You saw her at the Improv, just to name a few. Let's give a nice warm welcome for Rhonda Hansome.
Thank you. Thank you for that applause. I really love that sound. I do. Makes me feel all dark and lovely. Oh my God, I'm on the Big Cheese Comedy Show. Wow. I am so excited about being here in Flushing, Queens. Oh my God, being here tonight in Flushing, I feel like my career is finally taking off. Tonight, Flushing. Tomorrow, Forest Hills. Oh my God. My name is Rhonda Hansome. Yes, and I am an American. I love America. I wouldn't want to be an American in any other country. Absolutely. My name is Rhonda Hansome, and I am a Negro. Yes, I am. I will be a Negro. Oh, all night. Yeah. Have you noticed how, like, every 10 years we just change what we call ourselves? Sometimes we're black. Sometimes we're Afro-American. Sometimes we're third world. Why do we keep changing? You know, Jews stay Jews, Italians stay Italians, dwarves stay about this high. I'm glad you're laughing. I did that line last night, and a little person walked up to me very offended and said, "I am not happy." I said, "Which one are you?" Ow. It's just a joke. You know what? My name is Rhonda Hansome, and I got to be honest with you. I do not like sexy people. That's why I like Melvin. That and because he's light-skinned. Yeah. No, but really, I don't like sexy people because sexy people make you lose time fantasizing about them. You know, that's why I don't like Obama. No. I lost 3 days just thinking about holding on to Obama's ears. I don't like sexy people, and that's why I like Rob Ford, the mayor of Toronto. Yeah, you heard about him. Yeah. He's not sexy, but he is funny as hell. Rob Ford said, the mayor of Toronto said, probably in an alcoholic stupor, he smoked crack. First time I heard that the mayor of Toronto probably smoked crack in an alcoholic stupor, I said, the mayor of Toronto is black? I know that Marion Barry is sitting someplace going, get me on the first thing smoking to Toronto so I can get to smoking in Toronto. For me, the operative word in Rob Ford's statement was probably. Doesn't that lend an air of uncertainty to his first time smoking crack? Now, you know, there's some things you may not remember, like the first time you picked your nose, first time you wiped your ass. But the first time we smoked crack, we remember. But he said, probably in an alcoholic stupor, he smoked crack. What is the trajectory from an alcoholic stupor to smoking rock? How do you get there? You know? And now, have you ever been in an alcoholic stupor? She said, yeah, and I can quit any time I want. I've never been in an alcoholic stupor, but I have been in a drunken stumble. Once or 12 times. You listening to me. Okay. Now, yeah, in the drunken stumble, it's like the ground rises up to meet you like you walking into a fun house carnival. You know, and it's moving around, but you can walk. You just in a drunken stumble. Who put that there? Oh, there's nothing there. Ooh, good thing I'm just in a drunken stumble. Otherwise, if I was in a stupor, I'd have to get some crack. You know, I'm so glad you're laughing. When I told my mother I wanted to go into comedy, she said, Rhonda, you should go into comedy because you come from a long line of fools. Oh, yeah. My name is Rhonda Hansome, but my really close friends call me divorced and bitter. All the bitter ladies, put your hands up. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I want you to know my ex did get remarried. He did get remarried, and I couldn't believe they did not invite me to the wedding. But I sent a gift anyway. A bomb scare. Because it's the thought that counts. Well, let me see. It's unfortunate that after you've been so intimate with a person, men hate it when you break up and go, can't we still be friends? They hate that. Me, I love to sit around and laugh and reminisce about the good old days over a cup of international coffee. Like, remember when you used to call me your mocha mama? I love saying that to white folks because they're going, no. Remember that time I told you I was pregnant? And you gave me that $400? And I bought an iPhone? Remember that time I stabbed you? I'll never forget the look on your face. You want some more? want coffee. Oh my gosh. You know, when people see me doing comedy, they never believe that I was raised Catholic and wanted to be a nun. Oh yes, I did. I really wanted to be a nun until I started to smoke and drink and play with the little boys. That's when the Mother Superior took me aside and said, Rhonda, you should not be a nun if you want to smoke and drink and play with the little boys. You should be a priest. And I'd be a hip African-American priest. Yeah. I'd have a jazz mask, wear colorful kente cloths. Instead of the traditional wafer and wine, I'd use cornbread and a 40 ounce, yeah. Peace be with you and with your mama. Wow, you are a wonderful audience. Let me see, what else is going on? I read in the newspaper that they are coming out with a plastic, raised, touchy-feely book that is actually porno for the blind. $250 a book. Woo! $250 for $250 you could touch a real person. Me. My name is Rhonda Hansome. I'm on
Thank you. Thank you. Have a seat at the
you.
Big Cheese Happy Bar.
Yeah, and I brought my own.
I
baby.
see that. You brought your own pain and trouble.
Oh, not a bit, not that.
So how you doing?
I'm fantastic. I'm on the Big Cheese Comedy Show.
There
I'm
you
doing
go.
wonderful.
There you go. You plugged me a little bit. I'm not that good looking.
I didn't say you was good looking. I
Listen.
said you light skinned.
Light skin. See, when I met my wife, she wore these thick Coke bottle eyeglasses. All she could see was the bright ray coming out. She couldn't see all of this. She missed it and stuff like that. So what you doing out there?
Oh, I'm out there. I'm gonna do a benefit for black politicians under investigation. I'm trying to keep busy. I believe in giving back to the
that's
community.
a lot of work.
I
Yeah.
do. Oh yeah.
That's great. That's great. Thanks for joining us with the Big Cheese Comedy Show.
My pleasure.
Will you be back?
Anytime you ask me, you call, I'm here.
Thank you. Thank you. Give it up for Rhonda.
Yeah.
All right. And each show we like to close out with a musical act. And we have for us today for our entertainment, musical entertainment, is Cheap John.
Cheap John. That's my man.
Go ahead, John. Take it to the stage. He's new to this. He's been out of business for 25 years.
A house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. Thank God I know I'm one. My mother is a tiller, sold my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man down in New Orleans. Now the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase
tell your children not to do what I have done. Spend their lives in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. One foot on the platform, the other on the train. I'm going back to New Orleans to wear the ball and chain. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you for enjoying another episode of Big Cheese Comedy Experience. Till next time, keep cheesing, baby. Big Cheese.